everybody.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see, but we're back. And today we're talking about horror movies. Stay tuned. Fire by night, Lord, you are my king, master of my life, created by your word, made from your eyes.
So, the first thing I would like to say to touch on the topic is, as much as scary movies draw us in and, we're intrigued by the previews and, everything that comes with it, the gossip, the 5-star ratings, all of that crap. Tempting as that may be, I would say stay away. We have to remember there's 2 rounds, invisible and the visible. We invite demons in when we watch those things, and we agree with certain things that we probably don't even really mean to agree with. Just us watching and being drawn in and giving our time and watching it is agreeing. So we need to just watch what we take in and watch.
So when I was younger, I remember my whole family liking scary movies. Like, that was the thing to do when you at home, is watch a scary movie. It's so many movies that traumatized me as a child, but I can remember 3 off the top of my head. Number 3, I'm gonna start from backwards, is Mirror Mirror. That movie, that scared me so bad to the point of me yelling in the middle of the night, asking my dad to remove the dresser mirror on my room. I was terrified. Number 2, it was Night of the Demons. And I know a lot of people in the 80s watched that movie. And we watched it so much to the point we wasn't scared of it, we started laughing. So, it's called Night of the Demons. Why are you watching it?
Oh no, it is a means to summon us.
Who are you?
Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some, angels to others.
So here is my number 1 movie that has caused me childhood trauma, Hellraiser. This movie is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't even know why my mom and dad let me watch this, because it would be scary to any child. The concept of having this cube that you see in his hand right here, that is a portal to a different dimension, is crazy. And I get so many weird feelings about it. Like these creatures, which were demons that would come out of this portal, would be evil. Like, they liked pain. They would inflict pain on others, but they didn't mind being inflicted with pain themselves. And that right there scared me. Like, they had the worst things, the worst gadgets that they would use to inflict pain on people. And they would actually say it. It might have been the slogan in there, I don't remember. But I think the slogan was "Pain is good" or something like that. It was so freaking weird and disgusting. So yeah, this is number 1 for me. And not only that, this thing is called the Macabre. When I saw this, I was like having chills all over my body, because I'm like, this is the same thing from Hellraiser. A giant portal, guys. The movies be telling you what's going on. You just have to pay attention to it. And if you agree with what they got going on, then they can just slip on in. Like, to really beware, man. This is crazy.
I don't know if you guys remember. It was called Jeepers Creepers. I don't know. What really scared me, first of all, I was really young when I first saw it. So, I mean, just the idea of the movie itself is scary. But what really scares me is this demon is like flying. He's flying in the air. He's indestructible. Like, his skin is impenetrable by bullets. It's like, how in the heck can you defeat this thing? He eats something on you and it comes on him, and it makes him stronger. He can repair himself. Like, it was just the scariest crap. And I was just like, I know I'm scared of it. So, like, if this thing is real, if it ever does come around me, like, it's gonna get me. because I'm like, I'm gonna be one of the scariest ones when this thing come around. I remember one night specifically, I was having a nightmare back to back. I was running in my grandma's big field she had on the side of her house. It was just this big open field, and I was just running, and I don't know, I didn't know what I was running from at first, but I know I was like panicking and I was scared. And I remember looking back in my dream while I was running, and I saw Jeepers Creepers like in the air, like he was gonna swoop down on me at any second. So yeah, I ended up having to, then I didn't know God at that time. I was just a young kid, so I just with what I knew and went in my mom's room and laid up next to her until I was able to go to sleep. But yeah, so that's the one for me.
That's clearly a demon.
Anything that stops you from being able to be at peace and go to sleep, it ain't God. God gives us rest, he says. So
these movies produce fear inside of you, and it makes you uneasy, scared, and then you're scared of everything. God didn't give us that.
They are not biased. They don't.
No.
They are not picky on who they latch to. So children aren't safe. Old people aren't safe. They attach themselves to any and everything.
Recently, we are struggling to find movies to watch because, one, they go against God. Two, they go against our standards that we have.
What we believe in, yeah.
So we just be trying to find a movie that is kind of like leveled out, and it's hard to find that. But we was watching this movie, and it was about this lady. I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna put it in the video. She had got stranded with her dad. Her dad was an older guy, and she was pregnant. And they got into an accident and drove off the road.
Oh God, it was horrible.
This was a disgusting, detestable movie.
No hope. There was no hope.
It was dread. Nobody saw him because this big storm was coming, so they was just like, hey, we're hanging off the ravine. And the father, which was like very old, he was probably like 67 years old, he said that he was going to get some help because his daughter had this branch that went through her shoulder, and she was stuck. So, and she was pregnant, she was about to give birth, so he went to go get the help that he needed he tried to get the help that he needed for both of them. But so happened when the storm came, he ended up freezing to death.
Yeah, it was like no hope in the movie at all. Nothing to look forward to. There was no happy ending whatsoever. It seemed like the movie got worse and worse as it went on. I mean, there was nothing to look at like okay, they might be getting help at this point. Like
he ended up giving birth, and like I said, the windows are bust open because of this accident. So she's giving birth to this baby, and she has no medicine and nothing. She's screaming. She looks in the back seat, and she sees that it was a bottle of liquor or something like that. So she's drinking it, trying to get some type of relief. So anyway, speeding things up, she had the baby.
I mean, did she fell asleep and woke back up?
Yeah, she was hallucinating.
Fell asleep and woke back up.
She was hallucinating this whole time because hypothermia is setting in because of the windows being bust. So next thing you know, she has the baby, wraps the baby up. She started hallucinating about food, and I don't know why food of all things. You just had a baby, you thinking about food. And I forgot to mention, she ended up unattaching herself to that branch. She kind of lifted herself up. So she ended up having the baby. She ate her baby. And when I'm talking about, you would have thought they wouldn't have showed it. They showed it. That scarred me. I will never forget that movie from this day forward.
And I believe at the end of the movie, after she did what she did, she kind of had the strength, or brought the strength up together to put her head out the window, and she was just looking around, and there was an ice sickle that just fell and pierced in her eye and killed her.
So I was enraged. I was upset because it happened so fast. It wasn't like you can look away, because it literally happened. Like the image of her eating the baby was so quick. It was like boom. So it's like you had to receive it. Because normally when you see something you don't like, you're like, oh, I don't want to see this, let me turn it off. We saw it. It wasn't no fear. It was just disgust. And that had troubled my spirit from watching that. So.
Yeah. try to steer clear of like, the movies are getting worse and worse. They're not getting any better. You know, everything gets worse as the years goes on, and it's always been that way. So it's the same with the movies, and you know who runs the movies industry,
airlines. Yeah. And all these movies have demonic undertones. They either chanting, they either flashing their cannibalistic ideals. Like my husband said, showing symbols.
Yeah, they put their symbols in there. And
that's in everything.
Every single movie.
The eye, the bafflement.
There's some type of eye, or some type of statue, or some type of thing that people are worshiping other than God.
Yeah. Or they making fun of Jesus. Like, how can you watch something that's making fun of Jesus and mocking him? I'm sorry. I can't get down with that, because he died for us. So why is we making a joke about this? So a lot of things make me mad. So that's why I stay away from it. I think that other people should be very careful of what they're receiving, either whether the music or the movies.
Yeah,
Don't just accept everything.
You haven't noticed, you listen to certain things, you watch certain things, and it changes your moods. It's not just about what you're watching; it's how it makes you feel after. And basically, you want to look at it like, what does it produce? From you seeing this, are you positively going out and doing something good, doing something for God after you watch that movie? Do you feel good? Does it make you does it put you in a good spirit? If it doesn't, I wouldn't watch it.
If you do watch it and you do feel like you feel something attached to you, then you need to go home immediately.
Pray against it, because that's the only protection that we have is Jesus Christ. And we want to stay in the Word. We want to stay in prayer, because He's our shield.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't help what we watch. Sometimes we end up seeing things that we're not supposed to see. So we do actually have the power of prayer. So that's one good thing about it.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been going to these concerts, they've been going to these movies, talking about how they've been losing their memory. So you gotta understand, we battle not against flesh and blood, and we're not telling you to do this just because we want you to do what we want you to do because we're Christians. No, we're telling you because we're trying to help you and to alert you that what's up the road might harm you. So you should listen and not feel so upset and angry with us because we are giving you our opinion.
Right, and it's nothing wrong. I would never try to feed you wrong information or, make you do anything that we feel that is ungodly or unchristian. So
it's definitely backwards. But this book is called Deliverance from Demonic Covenants and Curses by Reverend James A. Solomon. Read this. This is going to give you a lot of insight on curses and things that can attach to you. So pick this book up, order it on Amazon. It's Tiffany A. Montgomery, The Prophetess Grandfather. Great book. I definitely recommend.
Guys, there's other movies. There's movies that are a little safer. If you click on genres or look at genres on whatever you're looking for movies, go to like family, comedy.
Instead of going to Tubi and watching them bad movies.
Nope, I would be more specific on your searching.
Look for Christian.
Yeah, type in what you want to watch, and it will 9 times out of 10 it'll go to safer movies if you type in like family or Christian movies or comedy. A lot of that stuff ain't. A lot of it is, but some stuff you can get away with. Finding that's not as bad. So that's what I would recommend.
And if I really want to watch a pure comedy show, I'll turn the news on.
Don't go to the home page and just go up and down, because you're going to see everything demonic that you can possibly see.
Or you're going to see soft porn.
Definitely.
On Tubi. So if you're looking on Tubi, put in Christian movies. And don't feel like, everything that a Christian do is boring. Because that's not the case. It's just that once you get higher, you're not a baby Christian no more. You just don't want that in your spirit.
Yeah, you just want to shield your eyes from certain things. Like, what the heck? So, all in all, Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.
Everybody have a good week, and we are gonna be back. We're gonna show our face a little more. We've been busy. We've been working on a lot of different things. We got so much to share with you, but we're gonna share once we are at the next mark that God leads us to. So pray for us as we pray for you, and have a good one.
Cloud by day, fire by night, Lord, you are my King, Master of my life, created by your word, made from your eyes. I will give anything to be with you in paradise. I feel your spirit, it feels so holy. It's liquid love, please fill my cup. I feel your spirit, it feels so holy.